Hi everyone, my name is Riley and I'm back with another ZebraEnglish hiring help video today. So if you are looking into applying with ZebraEnglish or you already have and you're looking for an extra place to find support and find some resources, I would love to have you join the ZebraEnglish Hiring Q&A Facebook group. You can find the link for that in the description, so come on over. I would also invite you to check out my YouTube channel. I have lots of videos walking through every single stage of the hiring process, so I would love to have you join me here as well by hitting subscribe. And if you have not yet started the hiring process, but you're thinking about it, and you would be looking for someone who could coach you through and provide some additional resources, I would love to fill those shoes for you. I have a hiring guide for my referrals that is hosted on a private website. It has lots of information about every step of the hiring process, including exclusive video footage that is not just shared here on YouTube, that is for my referrals only. So if you'd be interested in something like that, please do check out the description so that you can use my referral link so that I can share those resources with you. Now, today's video is going to be all about common mistakes that interviewers make. So I talk with a lot of applicants and I hear a lot of feedback about how their demo tests go and things like that. And I know that one area that ZebraEnglish is really looking for applicants to excel in is error correction. So you can expect that when you get to your demo test, your interviewer will make errors. It's not a might and may sort of thing. They will make errors and they're looking to see that you are able to correct those errors. So in today's video, I just want to talk about a few of the common errors that I hear applicants talk about often. So the first very common error that interviewers make is saying the word feel instead of feels or vice versa. So if you ask them to read a sentence, they might say he feel hungry or something like that. And yes, they did it intentionally and they are expecting you to catch that. So in a situation like this, you'll want to isolate the word feels and help them out with that pronunciation. So you could even go into big face mode and have them practice feels, emphasize the S, and then have them put it back into a sentence. How does he feel? And you can even use the magic marker tool to draw attention to the S and have them produce the sentence again. Another type of mistake that is super common is just various pronunciation mistakes. Now, from what I've heard, these mistakes are the most common on the phonics slide right close to the beginning with the words moon, mouse, and mug. Now, of course, it's not guaranteed, but there's a high chance that your interviewer may mispronounce one of these words. And again, it is intentional. They are expecting you to catch it and to correct it. So again, here you can go into big face mode if you want to practice. Maybe they're struggling with the vowel sound or the sound or something like that. So this is a great time to show them that you can use that tool and you can isolate whatever sound they're struggling with and have them produce the word correctly. Now, another thing that they may do, and this totally took me off guard when it happened in my demo test, is they might actually use an incorrect word. So in my demo test, my interviewer said, she feels sad instead of she feels tired on the look and say slide because he was looking at Emma and she has these sweat drops in the picture, which totally could be mistaken for teardrops, that she looks sad. And so when he said she feels sad, that's one that I wasn't really expecting. I was expecting pronunciation errors. I was expecting maybe feel and feels because that's a very common error that young learners make. But when he said she feels sad, that was something that I wasn't quite prepared for. So I've also heard of interviewers doing a similar thing where they look at the picture where Joey is full and say he feels happy because he has a huge smile on his face. So do be prepared that they may actually mix up content words as well. Now, if this happens, you will want to provide some sort of support for them. So if you've been consistent with your TPR throughout the lesson, which I hope that you have, then you can use that TPR to kind of provide them with an option. You can draw attention to the person they're talking about and say, full or happy? And kind of show them what you're going for. Or again, with sad or tired. Even though the word sad isn't in that lesson, you can still compare them in that way and use the familiar TPR of tired or tired to remind them of the word that they're looking to use here. Another error that I've heard that interviews make sometimes is that on the role play slide, they'll actually start repeating after you instead of saying their own line. So in order to avoid this completely, it's really important that you're very clear about defining those characters. So you'll want to pull out the marker, either the magic marker or the permanent marker, and point out who's who. So, okay, you are Emma, and circle Emma. I am Zach. Something like this. You want to be very clear with the roles, and if they do start repeating after you, you may just need to reiterate that. Look, you are Zach. Okay, what does Zach say? And underline Zach's speech bubble that you're wanting to read. or something like that. So you can use this annotation tool as a great way to provide support to correct those types of errors. Now, another super common error that they will make throughout the lesson is just giving one-word answers. ZebraEnglish places such a high emphasis on full sentence output from their students. So when your interviewer is giving you one-word answers, they are looking for you to try to draw a full sentence out of the student. So for example, on the cultural perception slide, if you ask, "What do you see?" and they say, "Girl," it's expected that you'll be able to lead them to a full sentence, to say, "I see a girl," instead of just the one word girl. So this isn't necessarily a mistake per se, because yes, it is a girl, the pronunciation is all correct, but ZebraEnglish does expect full sentence output from their students, and that's what they want to see you showcase in your demo test. So those are just a few things that I've heard from applicants that seem to be common mistakes that interviewers will make, and I hope that understanding those things help you prepare for your demo test. Now, again, there is absolutely no guarantee that your interviewer will make these exact mistakes, but I hope that this kind of gives you a bit of an idea of what types of mistakes they'll be making, and I hope that it just really puts you on high alert for these mistakes so that you're prepared to get in there, to use big face mode, to use annotation, to offer them an option, to use TPR, whatever it may be, to help them self-correct if possible, but at the very least, just make sure you're getting that proper full sentence output. So thank you so much for watching today. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to like and subscribe so that you can stay up to date for even more tips to help you out in the ZebraEnglish hiring process and to help you succeed as an online ESL teacher.